Right.
Okay, sir.
So today we are going to talk about a very important aspect, right? So what is the topic name?
Verb tenses.
Verb tenses.
Verb tenses.
Yes. So now, first tell me what is meant by verb tenses. Before verb tenses, what is meant by verb first? You just tell me what is meant by verb, then we will talk about tenses. What is meant by verb?
Action, sir.
Verb is an action, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Verb is an action.
Right? So a word which is talking about an action is known as verb.
Verb.
Very good. So now, what is meant by tenses?
Simple tenses. Verb.
What is meant by tenses? So we are talking about this word. What is meant by tenses?
Present.
Yeah, present tense, past tense, future tense. We know all that, right?
Yes, sir.
So here the question is, what is meant by tenses? So you're talking about types of tenses. I'm not talking about types of sentences. Types of tenses. I'm just asking you the simple question. What exactly mean by the tenses? What is the meaning of this word, tenses? Rishikesh, any idea?
No, sir.
Hanish?
I will try, sir. I will try, sir.
Wait
No,
a
sir.
second. Yeah, tell me. Rishikesh, tell me. Yeah.
What? Tenses means past tense, present tense, future tense.
So you're talking about types of sentence, types of tenses.
The types of tenses, no, sir.
Right. So let me ask next one. Hanish, what is
I
meant by
don't know,
tenses? You don't know. Okay. Next, Danyata.
No, sir.
Right. Jahnavi.
Sir, I don't know, sir.
Very good. Next, Uma Mahesh. What is meant by tenses? Simple word, yeah. Uma Mahesh. What is meant by tenses?
Sir, don't know, sir.
Oh my God. So you haven't heard this word, tenses.
Going on.
Right. So you're all talking about types of tenses. I'm not talking about types of tenses. I'm just asking you the simple question. What is meant by tenses?
Sir, give some time, sir.
Okay. Right. So tenses means time of
It time of
an action.
time of an
Right? Tenses means time of an action.
yes, sir.
Okay. So in the tenses, what we are going to talk about is, we are going to talk about a verb, that to particularly the time of the verb, when that work happened. Either it happened now or either it is happening now. Either it is happening now or either it happened in the past, or either it will happen in the future. So simply we can say tenses means time of an action.
Time of an action.
Right. So now, what are the types of tenses are there?
Time of
So,
Simple tenses, continuous tenses, perfect tenses.
right. So of course there are 4 types, but for now we are focusing on first 3.
3 types.
First 3 types. There are 4 types: simple tenses, continuous tenses, perfect tenses, and perfect continuous tenses also.
Only 3, sir.
No. There are 12 tenses actually. Alright?
Then you will explain 10, sir.
Yes. So there are 12 tenses. We are discussing one by one, step by step. Alright? So the first one,
Okay.
simple tenses. So if you observe, simple past, simple present, simple future.
Future.
Right? So there are 3 tenses actually. So what are the 3 tenses? Present,
Past. Past.
past.
Future.
So these are the 3 tenses actually. Right? So each tense again divided into 4 types. That is what the classification. Right? So we are not going to the actual world format, but we are going a little interesting way where you can understand easily. Right. So simple tenses. So what are the simple tenses out there? Simple
Past.
past,
Simple
simple
present.
present,
Simple
simple
future.
future. That is about simple tenses. Now, how about continuous tenses? Past continuous, present continuous, future continuous. Okay. Next, perfect tenses.
Perfect
Past
tenses.
perfect, present perfect, future perfect. Okay. So we are going
Yes,
to
sir.
focus on these 3 areas. What are these 3 areas? What are the 3 areas? Simple tenses,
Simple tenses. Continuous tenses.
continuous
Perfect.
tenses, and
Perfect
perfect
tenses.
tenses.
Perfect tenses.
Okay, so these are the 3 areas we are practicing now. Is it clear so far? Any doubts?
Not working. These are not working.
Right. So now just look at simple tenses, particularly simple past tense. Right? We are talking about simple tenses. Right? So we are talking about simple tenses. That too, particularly we are discussing simple past first. Right? So past tense, present tense, future tense, like that. Now, so just look at the example. I ate pizza
Should I,
yesterday.
sir?
I ate pizza yesterday. So here,
Sir.
if we observe the structure, what is this word?
I.
I. So I is nothing but subject, right?
Yes, sir.
Next, ate. Ate is verb.
What? Yes, sir.
Verb to or V2 or past form of the verb. Okay.
Yes, sir. What to?
Yes, pizza,
Pizza.
object.
Object.
Okay. So here, this is the sentence talking about past. So how can you identify that whether it is a past tense or future tense? Based on the verb and based on the time frame,
Time.
right? So it indicate this time frame indicates about the time when it happened exactly. So I ate pizza yesterday. I ate pizza yesterday. Okay. So when we use this simple past tense, just look at the explanation when we are using this past tense, or generally when we use this past tense. So simple past tense used to indicate a past habit or an action already completed. So it is used to indicate a past habit or an action already completed. Okay. So past habit. Past habit means so you had a habit in the past, but not now. Okay. So give me one example for that past habit.
Sir,
I used to sleep. I used to sleep 7 in the morning. Okay. So I used to sleep 7 in the morning in the sense I had a habit of sleeping till 7 o'clock in the morning, which means it's not now. I was sleeping till 7 o'clock in the morning, but now I'm not doing that. I woke up or I wake up every day at 6 or 5:30, like that. You can give your examples. Okay. So I ate pizza yesterday. I ate pizza yesterday. So that is past completed action. It's already completed. I ate, eat, ate, eating. Right? So what are the V1, V2, V3 forms for eat?
ate,
Eat,
ate,
ate,
Eaten.
eating, eaten,
right?
eating, eating, eats.
Right? So these are the three forms, V1, V2, V3 forms. Right? Don't go for V4, V5, V6. We don't need all those.
I learned in third class, sir.
Yes, of course, but we don't need all those things. Right? So far, you might have known only V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. Right? Even V6 also there, but we don't need all those things. First three forms, if you know the first three forms, it's enough. V1, V2, V3 forms. These are the three forms play a vital role in day-to-day communication. So try to focus on first three, V1, V2, V3. I'll give you V4, V5, V6 also, but no need to think about that much. Okay, you don't need to worry about all those things, V4, V5, V6. But you're supposed to learn, you're supposed to keep in mind V1, V2, V3 forms. Right? Good. So now, the simple past tense is used to talk about past habit, like I used to sleep till 7 in the morning. Or an action already completed. An action already completed, like I ate pizza yesterday. I ate pizza yesterday. Right? So now, just observe the structure. What is the structure here? Subject plus verb form 2. Verb form 2 is nothing but
V2.
past tense. Yeah, V2 or past tense. Right? Next, O means
Object.
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 Yes. O means object.
Object.
So what is the structure for simple past tense? Subject plus V2 plus object.
Object.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Subject plus V2 plus
Plus
object.
object.
So that is about simple
Simple past tense.
Past.
Yes, simple past tense or simple past. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right now.
Sir,
Yes.
the
Right. So here the second half, right? May or may not be used with adverbs of time. Right. So I just mentioned that time frame, right? Okay. So while you are talking about a tense, you can use the time frame, or if you don't want, you can omit the time frame. Both are correct. May or may not be used with adverbs of time. Adverbs of time is nothing but time frame. Okay. So simply, if you are not able to remember when you ate pizza, all right. So in that case, you can say simply, I ate
Pizza yesterday.
pizza. That's it. All right. So if you mention yesterday, you're talking about yesterday's pizza, particular thing. If you say simply, I ate pizza, it might be just before on a half an hour, or it might be in the morning. It might be yesterday night. I mean, yesterday night in the sense last night.
Can't understand.
Right? So it might be last week. It might be last month. Okay. So if you want to mention a particular time, in that case, you can use adverb of time. If you
The
don't
tested
remember,
is time phrase, sir.
yes, time frame, not time phrase, time frame or adverbs of time. Time frame or adverbs of time. So it's an adverb. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, tonight. These are all time frames, or simply we can say just now. These are all time frames. So these are all can be mentioned as time frame or adverb of time. Okay.
Just now I had my lunch.
Yes. Just now I had my lunch. Right? So just now here, a time frame, adverb of time. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Right. Next. Simple present tense. Simple present tense. Right? So now, I eat pizza every day. So here, if you observe, another time frame is there. So I
Yes, sir.
eat,
That is P1.
yes, I ate pizza. Alright? I eat pizza. So here, I is nothing but subject. Eat, verb, or verb form 1, or present verb. Pizza, object. So every day. So this
Is
every day is
time frame.
time of adverb or adverb of time, or simply we can say time frame. It's a time frame. So if you want to use the time frame, you can use, or if you don't want to use that, also acceptable. It doesn't mean that you should use time frame always. Okay. I eat pizza. If anyone asks you, do you eat pizza? Yes, I eat pizza. Yes, I eat pizza.
No, sir.
Right? So if anyone asks you, do you eat pizza? Yes, I eat pizza every day. Both are correct. Okay. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Now, so simple present tense is generally used to express habits or general truths. Okay. The simple present tense is used to talk about habits or general truths. So habits. Can you give me one example? I brush my teeth twice a day. Right? I brush my teeth twice a day. I go jogging every day. I go jogging every day.
I bath every day.
Very good. I bath every day.
I brush my teeth every day.
Very good. So these are all habits. Okay. So on the regular basis we do that. Okay. Next, general truths. So general truth means it should be a truth. Okay. Sun rises in the east. Sun rises in the east. All right. The earth revolves around the sun. The earth
The planets around the sun. The planets.
Yes, the planets move around the sun. Very good. Any other example? Can you give me one more example? One by one.
Yes,
One by
sir.
one. Yeah, give me Rishikesh.
The moon has an own light.
Yes. Sure.
Yes, sir. I learned.
Sun has its own light, but moon has the reflection of sunlight, right?
No, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir. In EVS came, sir. I learned, sir.
Okay, cross-check once. As far as my knowledge, the sun has the capacity to illuminate the lighting, but the moon doesn't. The whole morning, yes, the whole morning, what the moon do is, what the moon does is, it will absorb the sunlight. In the night time, it will reflect. So this is what the process, as far as I know. You just cross-check at once, right? Next, Uma Maheshwar. Give me your example about general truths.
I do brush every day.
No, that's habit. General truths.
I will tell, sir.
So water flows down. Correct? Water always flows down. Water flows down. Right. Okay. Danyata, give me ma.
Sun rises in the east.
We already discussed. Sun rises in the east. Any other one? Okay, Hanish.
I go to private.
Hanish, give me one example for general truth.
My teachers will work for students.
My teachers
Will work for students.
will work. No, it's future tense. Right. So teachers teach morals. Teachers teach morals. Right? Right. Jahnavi,
Yeah.
give me one example for simple present tense.
Daily I will read the book.
Right. I read the book every day. I read the book every day.
I read the book every day.
Right. I read the books every day. Simple. Right.
I sleep at night every day.
Right. Now, to
I
express,
wash
right.
my hands every day.
Right. Very good. Very good. Right. So now, to express a future event as part of a plan or arrangement. So just now we discussed this part, right? So now just look at the second part. To express a future event as part of a plan or arrangement. For example, if you want to talk about future planned actions, in that case, you can use the simple present tense. So, I plan to eat pizza tonight. I plan to eat pizza tonight. Right? Our president visiting Tirupati tomorrow. Our president visiting Tirupati tomorrow. Our president visiting Tirupati next week. Okay, like that. Next, with mental action verbs like, love, want, need, believe, plan, think. These are all the verbs can be used in
Action.
present
Simple
tense.
present tense.
Simple present tense.
Present tense.
Right. So now what is the structure here?
Subject plus
Subject
V1
plus
plus object.
V1
V1
plus
plus object.
object. So V1
Object.
means, what is mean by V1? Present
Present
form of
tense.
the verb. Present form of the verb. Or base verb. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Simple future.
Next. Simple future. Simple future.
Future.
Right. So if you observe the word future, right? So this tense is talk about future things. Okay. So I'll eat pizza tomorrow. I'll eat pizza tomorrow. I will eat pizza tomorrow. Right. So what is the subject here? I. Verb will. Is it a verb? Guys, are you all there?
Sir,
So what is this?
No, sir.
Then what? What is this? It's a helping verb. Future helping verb. Subject, helping verb, main verb,
main verb,
object.
object,
Okay. Subject, helping verb, main verb, object. So tomorrow is nothing but adjective of time or time frame. It's a
Time frame, future tense.
right. So it's a time frame or adjective of time, right? So I will eat pizza tomorrow. You should mention this.
I will eat pizza.
I will eat pizza. Right?
I
To
will
indicate
eat.
future. Right? Whenever you are talking about particular time frame, then you can mention I'll eat pizza tomorrow. Okay. So I'll eat pizza when? Maybe after half an hour,
Tomorrow.
maybe after evening, maybe after, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, maybe day after tomorrow, maybe next week. If you don't know the correct time when you are going to eat, in that case, you can use simply I'll eat pizza. Right? I'll eat pizza. But if you want to mention the correct time when exactly, I'll eat pizza tomorrow. I'll eat pizza tomorrow morning. I'll eat pizza tomorrow afternoon. I'll eat pizza tomorrow tomorrow night or next night, like that. Right. So uses of simple future tense. So simple future tense is used to indicate an action, condition, or circumstance that has not taken place yet. This is very important part. Right? So the simple future tense is talk about, the simple future tense is indicate about an action or condition or circumstances that hasn't yet started. Okay, simple future tense means it always talk about the actions which are not yet started. It will start in the future, but it's not started. Okay, so whatever the things happen in the future, about that, the simple future tense talks about. Right, the structure. Subject plus will plus verb plus object. Subject plus will plus verb plus object. So here verb means most probably we will use V1. In the simple future, we have to use V1. Okay, in the future continuous, V1 plus ing. Right? In the future perfect, will plus will or shall plus have plus V3. So that is a different concept. We will talk a little later. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So is it clear? Simple future. I'll eat pizza tomorrow. Right.